welcome to our Purium Health and Wealth Transformation Zoom. My name is Amy Venner, and I am one of the owners and founders here at Purium. I am so excited to have as my guest here tonight, Black Diamond from Colorado, Kimberly Sanders. She is going to be sharing her passion for Purium, her passion for the products, her passion for helping others. And she is just the embodiment of appreciation and gratitude. And as we move into the fall here and we move into the season of gratitude, my mind shifted to Kimberly Sanders. And so I'm so happy that, that she was able to join us on the call tonight. So before we get to Kimberly, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself and why I am so inspired by what we do here at Purium, why I've dedicated almost 30 years of my life to this vision and this purpose. And that is because we truly change lives by what we offer here at Purium. What we offer are incredible, organic, non-GMO, superfood nutrition products delivered directly into customers' homes where they can have convenient access on a daily basis. And so years ago, I was introduced to these products. I had no idea the power of what food could do for your body. And when I began to consume this quality of food on a regular basis, one of the products that we still have in our line today called Organic Kamut Blend, amazing things happened in my body. In fact, my business partner and friend now, Dave Sandoval, over almost 30 years ago, introduced me to a food philosophy that goes like this. It says the quality of food that you eat is equal to the quality of life that you live. Now, that concept was totally foreign to me at the time, but when I began to apply it to my life, incredible things happened. Fast forward almost 30 years, I have been locked arms with David Sandoval manufacturing this quality of food and making it available instantly, conveniently, affordably to the masses. And I'm so grateful for this Purium family we have here. I'm so grateful for Black Diamond Kimberly Sanders for getting this message out to all the people that need it. So Kimberly, congratulations on everything that you do and with the beautiful spirit you do it in. How are you feeling tonight?
Amy, this is such a miracle that we get to do this together. You know, it's almost been 1 year to the day that I got to be with you last November.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, there's so many auspicious things that are happening in this day, even the whole thing. And so, you know how much I want to come and do good things with you all the time. And so it's always such a treat if I get to be on the call because you're so busy during the day. I don't want to do too much because it's like she's running the whole ship, you know? So I've got my own ship, but she's the head of all of it. So just thank you for being at the helm, being at the desk all the time so that I get to be outside for the first time in my life, you know, and like learning how to work this food in and learning how to really like just attract every single person. It's amazing. So I just thank you for everything that you're doing behind the chair. And I want to take you in my pocket with me sometimes. So yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Well, let's roll back the clocks a little bit, Kimberly, and tell us about what you were doing before Purium came into your life, because I know it's been quite a shift. And you mentioned that you get to spend a lot of time outside now. Were you getting to do that before Purium entered into your life?
No, I mean, the best part is I was having superfoods in my life because I've been in a place where wishing for plant-based since I was 9 years old and having terrible food allergies my whole life. since I was born even. So I've been on the search for the most amazing food on this planet, and we have found it. We have the most magical food on the planet. If there was anything else, there's nothing else. I've looked through all the different superfood companies for the last 18 years. There's nothing better. And it's so amazing. So I was doing hair for 28 years. And so to be able to, and I was always doing nutrition stuff on the side too, always doing like different network marketing companies while I'm doing hair, trying to feed everybody, trying to like help everybody do something amazing for themselves with everything and the hairdressing and all of it. But it wasn't like this. And I took care of a lot of people. I would work from 10 to 10 sometimes. And, and the thing is what Purium has offered is a space where you're like, I'm like, okay, I get to take care of me as much as I'm taking care of everybody else. And you've brought that balance for my life. And I'm so thankful for that. So yeah, lots of hairdressing and just taking care of people all the time.
Well, I love that. It's so clear that you have a heart to help people. I think that's one of the reasons I love you so much. I think we identify with each other. We want to take care of people. And I know you mentioned, you were a hairdresser for many, many years. That is work standing on your feet. That is work with your hands. That is really the hours for dollars paradigm. And there's only really a finite number of people that you can help, even if you work 12 hours a day. And so talk about that, like juxtapose that to the amount of people that you've been able to help with reaching out with your Purium gift code. And then also you get to do it while sitting in your backyard or at the pool. I know you love to swim. You get to do it in these places that you choose, not behind the stall in front of the mirror at the salon.
Yes, we're kind of in front of mirrors in a strange way, even online and stuff. Oh, Dominic, hi. And now I have this team of earth guardians, of wellness warriors, and of these babies. The baby that you see, he's been on Purium since 6 months old. We have another baby on the line, little baby Ocean over there, probably drinking her power shake. And so this is what is happening, is to be able, and I have Tammy here on the line. So many of the friends in my team are on the line, and we're watching the babies grow, we're watching them. And so, when you eat Purium from morning until night, there's an energy that comes out of you. It is palatable for most people. And they're just like, what's going on? How are you? All of it. And so, my hair will get people to start talking about it, but all conversations always lead back to Purium, every single one. And there's going to be a time where like the blocks, it'll all just be removed. All the fear will just like be obliterated. And every single person you'll be able to be space for and just share this knowingness of getting curious about their lives and then listening to what their lives are all about and where can Purium fit in. And you just like fit in a little chlorella and a little shake and a little thing. And it all just comes into this situation. So yeah, I mean, I feel that I have about, I know there's more, but I think about like 70 people at least on my back office of people that I'm helping. And then to think that, and that's every month. And I like to hold at least over 10,000. Last month was 16,000. It's just always this amazing thing where it's like, can I do it? And then the other thing is can I do it and I can still take care of myself? Can I still hold those high numbers and still take care of myself? And I prove it to myself every month. And there's people out there, if we go to the places where we're taking care of ourselves, we can go out there into the world taking care of ourselves. Purium is like the kingpin of the self-care practice. And then it just spirals out into this knowingness that if you can go out there into the world, you've got your drink in hand, people are like, what are you doing? And not everyone's going to say yes, but a lot of people are. And, the last man that I talked to at the pool, he's sober now for around 20 days. He's like all the most amazing things that you could ask for. And when we hold this knowingness that we have something that can change people's lives on that type of caliber, like literally saving people's lives, if you look at the trajectory of how much further down the road he might stay with me. So you're making things happen, and we're out there. And if we can, really hone in on self-care systems with Purium, and then go out into the world and reach the people that are right next to you and in front of you, and online too. I mean, most of the people I know in my team, they're online, but it's special too when you find the people in person. So
amazing. Well, Kimberly, you have such a beautiful spirit. And, I know that you said not everybody will say yes. Let's lean into that question just a little bit more, because you're such a positive person. And I know that your goal is to help people, to meet people where they are. And so, how do you feel when the first time you introduce someone to something and maybe you don't get an immediate yes? Like, what goes through your mind, and how do you keep being so positive and hold this incredible space that you do for Purium?
I mean, again, it's all about eating it nonstop. And if you eat Purium from morning, noon, and night, like at least all day long, and you do the transformation, and you get your body into a place where you're in such alignment that if someone isn't saying yes to the invitation to take their whole lives and their self-love and the whole thing, that's not you. That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with you. There is a vibration that's coming from us. So, I mean, maybe, like, do your work, get your cleanse, do your transformation, really get it organized and all of that. But like, just keep getting curious with people. And a lot of times if people are saying like, it's maybe too expensive or whatever, but we just have to work on our alignment, like work on your vibration to the point that people won't even flinch with like asking for, like, I'm like, and what I do is I ask people, how much can you invest in your health with me? And 9 times out of 10, they're like, oh, around like $750. I'm like, that's amazing, because that's a perfect number, because I will be able to set you up with the most amazing opportunity for this self-care system. And so you hold a container for people and really hold the space that there are people out there that are ready to take it to the next level, that are ready to love themselves, that are ready to love their bodies for the first time ever. There's this whole blanket thing going on about self-love and everything, but really what it really, really is it's body love. We have an epidemic of people hating their bodies and hating the form of their bodies, what their bodies look like, like all of it. And then we've got Instagram, we've got all of the things, all the filters, and nothing is good enough, right? And being a hairdresser, being raised the way that I was, the whole thing, it was like, it's like compiled on top of compile of like perfection and need to do it right and all these things. And all of that Purium just will obliterate right in front of your eyes. And because that you're in alignment to be eating this the most pure food that this planet grows, the strongest plants on the planet, and we become what we eat. Like, it's been 5 years now that I've been having all this Purium, and this last ULT is the most fine-tuned I've ever been. And something has been activated in me unlike anything else ever before, and all the fear is left. And things that need to transform, they transform in less than 24 hours. So just know the power that we have in our hands, and embody it yourself so much that no matter what someone says, if they're just like, no, you're like, it's okay. I'm going to be right here when you're ready. And we're going to take it to the next level whenever you're ready.
I love that, Kimberly. That is awesome. So I just want to say, if you are hearing about Purium for the very first time on the Zoom here tonight, I want to ask you to get back with the person who invited you. And I want you to think about it. It wasn't just a mere invitation, come on and listen to what we've got going on here at Purium. It really was a hand selection. A hand selection that says, hey, do you want to change the world together with me? Do you want to lock arms? Do you want to go out and offer hope and inspiration and solutions that truly are life changing? And hey, we can do this together. Have a lot of fun. Be part of this incredible community all together. So if you're just hearing about it for the very first time, get back with that person who invited you onto this Zoom. They have a special code for you. And if you are ready to join us, we're totally ready for you. My partner Dave and I have a special offer going on right now that if you make a commitment to your own health, and you get our ultimate lifestyle transformation or one of our other featured packages, we're going to give you the business pack absolutely free. Now, typically it's $199, but when you make that commitment, that investment in yourself, in your health, we're going to give you all the tools, the support, the training that you need to be successful in this business. So Kimberly, let's talk a little bit about, you have done wonders with your code. You have done wonders in this program, our customer program. I know some people were writing in the chat, you're the queen of the K Club, and you've maintained the leaderboard in that for years. So just how do you do it? I mean, I know you have recently branched out and really started building a team and leaned into the other side of the business, but we have two sides of the business. We have this one side where you can just share your code with a true and authentic product experience, get customers on your team, and we have the whole brand partner side of the business. So compare and contrast those for us. Kimberly, how do you use those in your business? And yeah, just tell us how you run your business these days.
Well, first of all, just thank you so much for all of it, and to be able to have abundance coming in because of the care. I used to bring people to the supermarket for free and like show them all the things. And so now what I do is I've actually created some really strong containers for people. And that feels good in a time of nervous systems being totally frayed and not very, all of it. So, you know, people come to me, especially online, and I introduce myself in a knowingness that like, I'm here to be your guide for at least 90 days. And that it takes 90 days to create new useful habits. And I'm very gentle with my people, but most of the time people are seeing this vision that I am painting. So we're the authority in this situation. Like, I'm a master superfood guide. You know, it's been a really long time. So for people, they trust me. There's a knowingness in me of where I can bring them. And when we live this food so diligently, it's not confusing how you could go into it with like at least, you know, a ULT and some of these other things. And when I explain why I add those other things, they usually say yes. And they even tell me like they could probably have a little bit more. And so that's in our vibration. That's in my vibration, the knowingness that they are worthy and deserving. I am worthy and deserving of being able to have this type of quality of food, to be able to have the type of outcome and the ability to hold so many people, to be a space for so many people to love themselves, to believe in themselves. And So I really set people up to be able to know where they're going, the direction that I'm taking them, and how much to invest, and to help them see what they're spending their money on in the first place. And maybe they can start adding more beautiful self-soothing methods that have a higher vibration. And soon enough, the other things that they're spending their money on just start falling away. And so it's pretty normal to ask it, like, to have people say yes to like a $300 to $500 to $700 order. And in that way, it's that they've got their kit, they have the ionic elements for the minerals, they have the ginseng to help their adrenals, they have all of the other really beautiful things. And I make a very solid schedule for people, and they know exactly how to mix things, they know how to match, they know what they're doing. So that helps people feel safe. We're here to help people feel safe in the world of like a lot of guilt and shame and confusion and body dysmorphia and just a lack of time to really take care of ourselves. And so that's super helpful. And then I'm doing my absolute best to just share these ideas and tips and tricks with all of my team. And the business side, I really have noticed now that what works well for me and my team is really holding people in a little superfood cocoon when they first come in, because there's very few people that are in a place where they can just like really do it all. And so I like to come in and really cocoon people as their superfood mentor. We can start talking about the business right off the bat, but I want people to have an experience. I want them to have reverence for free business. I want them to come to these calls. I want them to be introduced to you and to Dave and to maybe my team. I wish for them to be in full agreement to the knowingness of the business that I'm going to put my life on hold in order to teach them, so that they can double and triple rank in their first month, just like the last few of my amazing teammates. Miss Bethany Bosworth, she's at the top of the leaderboard every single month. She had 17 ULTs than a month before and 10 last month. And she is so coachable, so lovely, so amazing. And I am seeing a very, balanced, holistic way in the way that we do a transformation with people. We don't just bring in somebody and say, you know what? You're going to do the 10-day transformation right now, and you're going to do 3 shakes a day, 3 rounds of aminos a day, and hardly any food. And this is what you're going to do. That's how I feel if I just onboard someone to do the business the first day that I meet them. No matter how many agreements I have on the table, I'm here to coach them through, have them be inspired to be a superfood mentor themselves. The people that are really doing well in my team, they've become the superfood mentors because of really having this food in their lives already. And then they feel confident that they can bring someone in and lead them as well. So I'm bringing people in as a superfood mentee to start. We talk about the business right away, and we start really rolling out this red carpet so that they can understand where they're going, the money on the table. And my John Rhodes, he fast start diamond, and he's hit every single bonus. His team is doing the same. And so that's what I'm seeing, a very duplicatable system that works for me, because I put everything on hold for the people that are coming into this reality with me, and they get to have all of the knowingness of where we're going, and it's working. And I know, and I get to just trust that more and more people are coming. And the biggest gift that I could give myself is to end any comparison or to think that I should be further than I am or any of it, because I really couldn't do more if I tried. And I know that the people that are coming in to be our business partners, this is a pretty strong life experience that we're having with these people, and they become fairly close into your life. So I want to know who they are. I want to be able to trust them, and I want to know that they have reverence for what Purium is, because it's really important to me. And my team that's here and who they are, they're the most magical people on the planet, and we become what we eat. So we, looking out at everyone, it's just like the most magical beings on this planet. Like, it's Kevin Wooji's birthday tonight, and he's here on the computer with us. And this is what Purium is. And when you really drink the Purium and you really get it, you start becoming this new, like, we're all here to raise the vibration, a new heaven and a new earth. Like, I get chills with that. And we all know who we are. And we know that you and Dave have created one of the most magical, magnificent ways to be able to do exactly what I'm talking about. And then to be able to be financially stable and financially supported. And the food that I get to eat every single day is the cleanest food in the whole world. And we have a business opportunity to set these people up. It's like, it's not a trick, is it? No, it's just, it's amazing. It's the most amazing experience that we could offer any single person. And I pray that right now, this type of conversation will be an activation for every single person. When you go out there, you share, I am a professional network marketer, and I get to be I get to have behind me the back that the company that has my back is the cleanest, most cutting edge, the most cutting edge that we would have compostable packaging, live dehydrated, tested over 30 something times before this food comes to your doorstep. You don't even have to get in your car and drive to the store. Everything is tested. And this Amy is here at the helm doing everything it takes to make sure that we don't have to stress out on any level. And Dave is making these formulas, and they are doing everything they can. And then we have a Debbie Darling that is just like, she literally has a magic wand to make anything work that any of us need. It is a miracle what we're all doing here. And we really, like, we have no idea what's coming, but all I know is that we went through some of the craziest situations, and Amy made it so that we didn't even have a hiccup. There wasn't even a glitch. And I am so honored to get to work as strong as I do every single day, all day long, all night long. And I want to be always at the top, not because I need to be at the top, but because I know that that's how I can be supportive, and I can have this appreciation that what you're doing behind the desk all the time. Like, I'm like, I need to work as strong as Amy. So it's good.
Well, thank you so much, Kimberly. You are a true inspiration and incredible person. And we're so blessed and honored to have you here leading the way, leading the charge here at Purium. And again, if you are hearing about Purium for the very first time, please get back with the person who invited you onto this Zoom. They have a special code for you. You can go to puriumenrollment.com. You can take advantage of the free offer that I mentioned earlier by just making that investment in your own health by getting one of our featured packages. The Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation seems to be the most popular one right now. And by getting one of those, making that commitment to yourself, we're going to give you that business absolutely free, where you can get your own code and you can go out and start changing the lives of others as you pay this message of hope, inspiration, superfoods forward. So I want to thank everyone so much for being on with us tonight. Kimberly, thank you so much for your incredible share and who you are as a person every single day. Please join my business partner and friend, David Sandoval, on Wednesday, same time, same Zoom, as he will be talking about something he's very passionate about how our products can help those with type 2 diabetes. So unfortunately, there's so many people suffering with that, with the standard American diet that so many people are on right now. And so many people have no idea the power of superfood nutrition and how it can affect their body. So please join Dave on Wednesday night. Thank you again, everyone, for being on, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.